I didn't know that I had an aggressive streak in me, but I really enjoy doing action, and I really enjoy doing the hard work.
She's a mean person in real life.
No, I'm
She likes to beat people up.
And also take a beating, apparently. I took quite a few of those.
The hair looks amazing.
Thank you.
I love the color. Is this new?
Oh, yes, it is.
Yeah, I love it. It's
Thank
giving
you.
Ariel. So congratulations on Citadel, Honey Bunny.
Thank you.
This was an amazing show where I was on the edge of my seat the whole time. The whole Citadel universe so far, each series has been so different. What inspired you to explore the years 1992 and 2000 for Citadel, Honey Bunny?
Well, I mean, we started this off as the backstory of Nadia's character. So that was one of the initial ideas, and which naturally put us a couple of decades back. But also the 90s is special for India, because mid-90s was where India, the economy opened up. It became a liberal economy. So there's a big difference between early 90s and late 90s, which is literally why we chose that period. And even in the world, the former USSR was just about getting dismantled around 91, 92. So there's a lot of geopolitics and just the economic realities of India that kind of made the 90s the perfect time frame for us to set. And that's why, I mean, even though we have two timelines, one is set in 92 and 2000, they're just 80 years apart, there's a world of difference between the two timelines.
And did filming in India help propel or change the story that you wanted to tell in the series?
It added a flavor. We wanted to add a different flavor to the universe. Each one was bringing their strengths into the shows, and we thought we should go pretty Indian on this. See, the other alternative is to be, you look a little more derivative. You know what's out there. You kind of do the same thing here, so we just wanted to be a bit more original, fresh, and flavorful.
This show is dependent upon a very unique and innovative type of collaboration where you have autonomous creative teams in different places around the world sort of telling stories from their own points of view. But these stories have to be interconnected and sort of feed one another on a creative level. So that's a unique thing, and that's a difficult thing. So we really needed to find people whose work we admired, whose work was exciting to us, and we certainly found that both in Gina Gardini and the team at Cattleya in Italy, and DK and Raj and Sita in India. And it was really just our relationship with them, talking to them about the show, about what was possible, about how it could work, that said, okay, these are the people to collaborate with in creating this show. And it's been incredibly fulfilling, and we're very excited to finally be showing the completeness of that collaboration with these two shows.
One way that we found ourselves to be kindred spirits with DK and Raj is through this wonderful balance they can find between gritty action and levity. And so I think you'll find some more levity coming into season 2 of the U.S. series.
There's so much versatility where you're a mom, which is already a job within itself, and then on top of that, you're a spy. So what was it like for you as an actress to portray that duality on screen?
Well, I think when I heard that Raj and DK were helming this project, I put myself immediately in contention for this role, because it is something that every actor dreams of doing, especially a female actor. To get this kind of layering in a character, it's almost close to impossible. So yeah, it was really important that I do a good job of this and not screw it up. But it's difficult to mess things up when, you have Raj, DK, and Sita on a set, because they are incredible mentors. I know that I'm in really, really good hands, and I can be vulnerable with my performance. I don't have to get embarrassed or feel stupid for doing something. I know that they've got me. So I really let myself go freely into this, dive deep into this character. And also, there are a lot of similarities with my, real life and Honey. So it was definitely a bit easier because of that.
Yeah, and one thing that I love about your character is the fight scenes. You are so badass in this series. So what was it like preparing and then executing those amazing fight scenes in the show?
I didn't know that I had an aggressive streak in me, but I really enjoy doing action, and I really enjoy doing the hard
She's a mean
work.
person in real life.
No, I'm
She likes to
not.
beat people up.
And also take a beating, apparently. I took quite a few of those. You know, it's really fun to break stereotypes, right? It's always like you spend 10 years of your career being protected and the guy looking after you and guy protecting you and fighting bad guys for you. So it's really nice to change that narrative, and you know what? You wait this one out. I'll take care of it.
And one thing about the
it's
series,
about time.
what was the casting process like trying to find the perfect person to play young Priyanka Chopra in the show?
I mean, I have to say we lucked out with Kashvi, the girl, right? I mean, she's incredibly talented. The casting director, Mukesh Chabra, he gets the credit for bringing her audition to us. And I first thought that she must have done some acting work, and she's somehow trained and gone to school, acting school and everything. That's why she's so good. And then I found out that she's never done any of this. Her claim to fame was she's just enamored by actors and Bollywood in general. And she, in one of those Indian events in Dubai, she went on stage and danced. And suddenly everybody is like, oh, look at this little girl dancing. And that's her claim to fame. Next thing you know, she's acting, and she's so good. I don't know how she does it, honestly. To this day, if you ask me how she did it, I have no idea. I just saw her do it, and I'm like, okay, as long as you're doing it, I'll take it. I don't know how you're doing it. It's incredible.
If you were to create your own spy organization, what would you name it, and who would you want to have be a part of it?
From Bollywood?
Yeah, sure.
Or from this group?
From Bollywood. Let's do Bollywood.
We'd call it Citadel and put Samantha and Varun in it. That was the idea, but yes. And we'll get in Manoj Bajpayee on the other side, so that'll complete our spy universe.
Right. Shahid also.
Shahid will be the hunted guy.
Shah is the bad guy. Manoj is the...
Put all our friends in it, basically.
Yeah.
Put all our favorite actors in it.
Priyanka has done such a great job at, creating the base for what Citadel can be. So I was curious, did she give you any advice before you took on this role?
No, actually, but she's been incredibly sweet through this process, and every time we meet, incredibly warm. And I definitely look up to her. She has... she's like paving the way, right, for the rest of us. And she's doing an incredible job doing that, and she's also very warm.
When I think about Priyanka and her character, there's something very sort of calculated and cautious and weary in the vulnerability that she's protecting, which is fascinating to watch. And I think with Matilda, she seems more trapped by her circumstances and sort of almost in a sense of fate is upon her in a way she's not quite sure how to deal with. And that, again, it's so fun to see their struggle. And with Samantha, there's just this like spontaneity that pushes against the severity of her circumstances in a fun way. But they're all fascinating. Yeah.
And it is fun to watch each of them in different timelines so that you see the growth and progression, how they arrived at those circumstances and how it's changed them. And that's, I think, really interesting to watch, too.
Yeah, I think to their credit, they've all crafted these really interesting characters around the specifics of who they are, who their characters are, and what circumstances they're in. And they're just like, so much of the storytelling just comes through the choices they make as actors,
Like the video? Then hit the button, or better yet, drop us a comment. Then check out our latest videos here. And don't forget to subscribe by hitting the button here for more celebrity interviews and entertainment news.